Patriots star receiver Stefon Diggs has been having a horrible offseason since the loss in the Super Bowl, and it's been so bad that we decided to do an episode on it. What's going on, bro?
Guys, it's horrible for the Stefon Diggs and the Patriots. The Patriots had to get rid of him. Too much of a troublemaker. This guy's the center of attention. He had to go.
Can you believe he just got cut after signing a contract last season, bro?
I'm in disbelief, honestly. But like I said, Wes, this guy's too much of a troublemaker. You had to get rid of him. Too many problems around him. Starting off with Cardi B.
Yeah, he got broken up with as soon as he lost in the Super Bowl. For those of you that don't know,
there was a bunch of useless media coverage of him and Cardi B. Cardi B saying, "I love my boyfriend. I made the Super Bowl." And loses the Super Bowl. Bang! Gets nailed. Let's go.
And not only that, he also got sued. I believe it was by a chef. I don't know what exactly he did. Maybe like assaulted her or something.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into that exactly.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about how horrible Stefon Diggs' luck has been, because he just got cut after signing a long-term extension in the offseason of last year. They seemed committed to him. They just cut him, bro.
He honestly, Wes, he had a decent season in the Patriots. A bit underwhelming, obviously, but Stefon Diggs is getting a bit older. So
but I found he still produced.
He still produced. Didn't get as many touchdowns as everybody expected, because he's supposed to be the consensus wide receiver one, but they had other receivers that were doing good as well, like Booty and even Matt Collins. So these guys all chimed in. Diggs did his part, made it to the Super Bowl, but couldn't finish once again.
Yeah, so this has to be outside related for sure, because he actually performed like we just said. So do you think it's the Cardi B, or it's just a mix of everything?
It's just a mix of everything, Wes. This guy's he's been trouble since Minnesota, since he's got drafted into the league. In Buffalo, he was fighting with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Every team this guy goes to, he's trouble, Wes. It's full of trouble. They want to get rid of him. They cut him.
But do you think that means no one's gonna sign him now, or like what are some landing spots? Are there any?
If I'm a manager or an owner, I would definitely try going after Diggs. But there has to be some repercussions and some talking involved in order to sign him, because this is ridiculous, getting out of hand, all this trouble that he's causing. So
yeah,
if I were the manager of these teams, I would definitely go after him. The Raiders, like the Raiders,
I could see that happening.
They're going to be drafting Mendoza first overall this year.
They're desperate for some receiver.
Desperate for a receiver help. You drafting Mendoza, you get him Diggs with him. You have any other spots?
I could see him going to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Chiefs would be a good spot.
Yeah.
They need some receivers for sure. Maybe the Steelers also.
Yeah, I like the Packers even, Wes.
Yeah, low key.
As a Packers fan, what do you think about that?
As a Packers fan, by the way, guys, I'm only wearing this because I got it for Christmas, and Diggs is a Patriots player, right, for sure.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take him on the Packers. I just think it's too many problems, and Packers aren't the type of organization to go after.
But you guys are a bunch of C+ rated receivers. That's the problem. So you think Diggs would be your wide receiver one if he were to join?
No, he wouldn't be the wide receiver one, simply because he's too old. Like we said before, he's running out of like that speed, that burst. He would probably be our wide receiver 4 if we signed him.
Wow, wide receiver 4.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's less than a C+ receiver, Diggs, on the Packers?
Yeah, he wouldn't be a top target. I think even if he goes to like maybe a team like the Raiders, there could be like a rookie that overtakes him for that one job, just based off his age. He's slowing down.
I don't know, Wes. They really have nobody. The Raiders, like they literally have no one. Who that guy Thornton there? Not Tyquan
but like
Thornton,
low key, he could
that
put
guy
up
Thornton. They have him. He's like
he could put up a good fight for that one job versus Stefon Diggs, just based off the age, bro. And like this offseason, we've seen it before in the past. Players that get into this kind of trouble as they get older, it affects their on-field play the season after, and it shows immediately in the early weeks.
No, yeah, I agree, but I still think he'll be a perfect fit on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Mendoza, they're throwing Mendoza into the fire, so why not get him a guy like Stefon Diggs?
It would for sure help him.
Yeah.
But then again, like all these off-season problems, will he even play? What if he gets suspended, bro? You know what I mean?
He might. I wouldn't be surprised if you have 5 to 6 game suspension to start the season next year.
It's a risk.
Teams are going to stay away from that. As Stefon Diggs has solidified his name, you know what I mean?
That's
Stefon
it.
Diggs,
I don't think there's any more long-term contracts for this guy.
No.
He completely ruined it for himself.
Yeah.
He's going to be lucky if he gets a 1-year contract on the minimum, or even maybe I'd say 2-3 million.
Yeah.
But bro, like, what team wants to take a gamble on a guy who's going to be a diva and have off-season problems?
That's the thing.
Off-field problems.
Definitely, I wouldn't. But if I maybe want to better my receiver core and take a risk, I would definitely go after him. But like you said, I don't think any team would want that.
Yeah,
I want the problems that come with Diggs.
Yeah, and they're not spending top dollar, bro.
No.
Now, Stefon Diggs, do you think that the Patriots made a mistake?
cutting Diggs.
Yeah, because now they have to pay him, right? They
No,
still have to pay him.
Yeah, they have to pay him, but I think Kraft and all the management was just fed up of everything, fed up of hearing him. The court case with the chef. They're probably hearing all this drama with Cardi B. They were fed up. They want to go. I don't think it's a big mistake. I think it's better for the teams to hire
really
a team
think it's
morale.
better?
Yeah.
Because, bro, like those receivers you listed before on the Patriots, it's brutal, bro.
What's to tell you that they won't draft another one this year? Maybe a wide receiver one. They might draft one in the draft or trade up for one. You never know.
But they're going in the draft with a late pick.
Yeah,
it's rare to get a top tier.
No, for sure. But we've seen good receivers come out late and even in later rounds. You know what I mean? Like
I think they're making a mistake, bro. If I must be honest,
he's not as elite. He's not as elite as you think. You know what I mean?
For sure, but they're taking a hit on cap. Yeah. For the next 3 seasons.
Yeah, no, that in that aspect for sure. Yeah,
bro,
I agree with you.
I would understand if he got like arrested or something and this guy's career is officially done. Then it makes sense. But like, bro, like if it's like just a little court case, like maybe the guy settles, he gets suspended a couple games. Like, yeah, he's gonna give you problems, but bro, like your receiver core is now ass.
You're right, Wes. For the like to cut him for that, it's a bit crazy.
It's a bit crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. You're right.
Like you can't cut a guy because he's like with Cardi B, bro.
But yeah, I know.
I don't see Travis Kelce getting cut, bro. The guy's 40.
Yeah, but Wes, you know that if you keep him, you know there's problems coming with him. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be problems. There's always been problems with Diggs. That's the problem. Diggs in Minnesota, the guys. I don't know if you saw the video. You guys for sure saw it, but
no teammate
wanted him to date the sister because it's Diggs. Like there's problems everywhere. Women problems.
Yeah,
beating up his chef, whatever the hell that is, whatever that was.
But as much as we're
he seemed like he seemed to be a great leader this year, though. In some of those videos.
That's a great point. Yeah. He seemed to be a captain of that offense
for sure, 100%.
And that's another thing that they're losing out on because who's a vet on this Patriots offense now? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they have a couple of vets. Matt Collins a vet was.
Yeah, but like he's
not the wide receiver one
leader,
role. No, he's not a leader. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Drake May is going to have to do something. First of all, I think that the Patriots were a fraudulent team this year, and so do you, I believe.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl. They deserve to make the playoffs, but we saw the true colors in the Super Bowl against... They finally played a good team in the Super Bowl, and they got manhandled.
But, bro, like, as much as we're giving Diggs, like, a lot of criticism, we have to give the guy his flowers, too. He's been a top receiver in the league. Yeah. And, bro, like, he's a winner. Yeah. Like, I know he hasn't won a bowl, but
he's been on all winning teams.
You know what I mean?
He's been on all winning teams.
This guy's making playoff push after playoff push.
Yeah, Minneapolis Miracle too.
And everyone was counting him out this season, saying that like he was going to be horrible
after his
with
ACL
the Patriots.
Injury from last year.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and just the fact that the Patriots offense wasn't anything crazy, and bro, he went to the bowl with that team.
I had the Patriots like finishing one of the last place in the AFC. If you want me to be honest, at the beginning of the season, and like they completely proved me wrong. Made it to the Super Bowl. Diggs was insane.
That's why I don't think that this guy's career is over yet.
I don't think so.
Barring like something crazy that he did that like hasn't been revealed to the media.
Well, it could be something crazy is coming out soon, guys. Because as of now, there's nothing. But maybe in the future there could be something crazy within the next day or two that finally gets revealed on why they cut him.
It could be
because it could be Wes. There's got to be a bigger reason to why they cut him.
Yeah,
it can't be like you said before. It can't be just for those two main reasons.
Yeah, but as of right now, since this recording that we're doing right now, there hasn't been anything that's come out.
Yeah,
and we're quite early on this. Like you guys know, trending sports always first.
Yeah, first on everything.
But so now Stefon Diggs, we can't. I don't think we can count him out, bro. I see him signing to one of those teams that we said before.
Yeah.
And there's even maybe some dark horses like the Broncos, bro.
Oof, dirty team.
Yeah, but bro, they have no receivers. Like they have
little Jordan Humphreys good.
Yeah, and they have Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton's wide receiver.
But like after that,
they have Troy Franklin. They have Mims. They have a couple other guys. I don't know if he'll be a good fit there. Wes,
and you know who else is a really good fit, bro? The team that always takes chances on these guys that are in trouble.
The Browns.
The bro.
Cleveland, baby.
They were the first team to sign Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
I could see them taking a chance on Diggs.
They could because they're really, really in poverty and.
Bro, Jerry Jeudy is their number one receiver.
I know him is gonna be gone. I think next season there's no chance they're keeping him. Or they could keep him as wide receiver 2 or 3. Judy's not a wide receiver 1.
Stefon Diggs could be a big help for Shedeur, and I think he would be his wide receiver 1
that
off the gate.
That offense is gonna be trouble though. There'll be a lot of trouble in that offense. Shedeur Sanders and Diggs.
I could see them actually like being pretty good, bro.
For sure.
I think there would be some chemistry there.
For sure. But I don't know about chemistry because Shedeur Sanders is a young quarterback and Diggs is a vet, but I'm sure he could lead him in the right direction. Yeah, better than Judy, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the type of receiver I think Shedeur needs to really like take that next step in the NFL, bro. You know what I mean? Like, look at Drake May. He was performing super well this season. As soon as he got Stefon Diggs, who was a leader pushing him, I think that Shedeur Sanders, if he got Stefon Diggs, bro, we could see some elite quarterback play.
As a
We've
Browns
seen
fan,
flashes already.
That's it, Wes. As a Browns fan, I would love to see that happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hopefully it does. I wouldn't mind it for sure. I would love to see him on the Browns. I'm probably going to get a jersey even.
You would get a jersey
I'm going to hang
of
it on the wall
Stefon Diggs?
over here. Fuck it, bro. I'm going to hang it on the wall.
Because, bro, at the end of the day, I think if Stefon Diggs were to win like one Super Bowl, could be a Hall of Famer, bro. What do you think?
I don't know about
He's accomplished a lot in the NFL. He's been great for a lot of years.
I don't know about Hall of Famer, Wes.
If he gets a Super Bowl, he's been very successful, bro.
Yeah, but
think of his days on the Vikings.
Hall of Fame doesn't only revolve around it revolves around outside activity as well. It's not only about football.
But it's not like he cheated. He hasn't taken PEDs. You know, he had that Minneapolis Miracle, which was a crazy moment.
Yeah, that's a historic moment in NFL history.
I think
for
if you add a Super Bowl to this guy's resume, potential Hall of Famer, bro. What do you think?
I could definitely see it happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Just based off the question marks, I mean, we saw Bill Belichick get.
That's it. Like, how is Belichick? How is Belichick
ballot,
getting? How is he getting snubbed? And after Diggs is gonna make the Hall of Fame. Like, it doesn't even make sense in my eyes. Understand?
It would be crazy.
Yeah, that's fun, man.
But that's it, guys. Let us know what team you think Stefon Diggs is gonna land on. If you guys enjoy this type of content, we're always first on everything. Drop us a sub, like this video, guys. Let us know where Stefon Diggs is going. Peace out, guys.